We're back with more of My Southern Home, and I'm here with Stephanie Clements with the Homeowners Resource Guide. Stephanie, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
So I love the story about how you created this guide.
Yes, it's something that, and I continue to hear from people, I just needed some updates on a house and had struggled to find the right people not showing up, people not finishing the work or not doing a great job. And I just thought, there should be something better out there. And, you can go out and you can see review sites, but there's no guarantee of, are they insured? There's a lot of legwork to go in to get a good quality contractor, and just decided that that's the way I felt my calling was, is to provide that for people.
So Stephanie, the goal of this resource guide, it's basically to provide people with companies that are already vetted that you can be comfortable bringing into your home to do work that you need done.
So that's why it's more than just getting a review. I sit down and I meet every single person in this guide. I want to get a feel that I would be comfortable having them in my house, which means I feel comfortable sending them to your house. But then, just because you see fully insured on the side of a truck doesn't mean that they've actually renewed. When they don't stay insured, they don't take that off of the truck. So getting that information and getting certificates so that we keep up with it. They've renewed, and so that we know that we're giving people fully insured, workers' comp, A+ rated companies to do the work, and that are going to be around next week to finish it and guarantee it.
So every company that is listed in the resource guide had to fill out an application to even be considered, and not everyone that fills out an application gets to be in your guide.
Correct. We have people ask all the time about getting in. First off, we limit it to 3 businesses per category. So because of that, it allows us to really manage that level of professionalism so that it isn't just everybody. We want the top 3. And that doesn't mean it's the most expensive or the least expensive, but they're fair and they're good and they're quality.
And what type of contractors are listed in the Homeowners Resource Guide?
So the things that you would find in here are anything from, appliance repair, which I get a lot of calls for. If you want to redo your kitchen or your bathroom, or just need some landscaping or lawn maintenance, want to add a sunroom, get a pool, anything like that, it's all going to be here for you. And we continue to add so that even professional services, when you move, you may want to look for a dentist or a vet, and we look to provide those for you too, because people don't know where to go.
When you first started off the Homeowners Resource Guide, it was mainly just contractors.
Yes.
But you've expanded quite a bit over the years, not only in your geographic area, but you've also added those services that we just talked about.
Right. The goal is really to provide homeowners with the things that they need. And while I don't ever want it to be a phone book, there are things that people keep asking about that I go, I want to be able to provide that service. So we continue to add, especially as we get requests from homeowners.
And you have Jefferson County, Southern Indiana. What are some of the other surrounding counties that you provide?
So we're basically Kentuckiana now. So it is 3 counties in Southern Indiana, and then Jefferson, Oldham, Shelby, Bullitt County. So just, the surrounding areas, so that we can pretty well manage everybody in the viewing area.
So Stephanie, this publication that you're holding right now is your fall edition, and you publish the Homeowners Resource Guide twice a year.
Correct. So we do the fall and the spring, and we're constantly adding more services and update. Occasionally I have to take somebody out if they don't meet our standards, but that way we keep it going, and it continues to grow, and you provide, like I said, more and more services each time. We also add, with this being fall, the maintenance lists for what you should be doing in the fall and winter for your house. And that can be a little different than the spring and summer. So we kind of let you know the things that you would need to do, whether you do them yourself or you need to find a good quality contractor to do that.
And you have multiple ways that people can access this list. They can pick up the printed version. You have a website and a mobile app as well.
Correct. So the printed version is in pretty much any real estate office. So if you wanted to stop in and ask your realtor for a copy, they're in their offices. They also pass them out in various neighborhoods. So you may end up getting one just because a realtor dropped them off at your house. But the website is homeownersresourceguide.com, and everything that is in the book is also on there, as well as you can download for Google or Apple the Homeowners Resource Guide app, and you'll see the icon here with our logo on the app so that you'll know that you're getting the right one.
Stephanie, what's your goal with the guide moving forward?
Well, you know, I want to be the premier place that people go to find contractors. I hear horror stories from people all of the time about, especially, you know, senior citizens who may be taken advantage of by a contractor. I want them to feel safe and comfortable with who they use, and that's where I get a lot of pleasure and a feeling of, you know, accomplishment is when I hear from them and know that they've been taken care of and that they're at ease.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today, Stephanie.
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. We'll be back with more My Southern Home in just a moment.